I learned about Cherokee Home for Children first when my dad and mom came to, my dad came to be the Director for Development here in Cherokee. That was about 25 years ago. I was still in 4th grade, so I knew of the children's home, but it was as my dad's position of employment. He left the children's home for a while and then came back as executive director. And soon after that, my husband and I felt like we needed a change from the position we were in. A house parenting job came open here at Cherokee Home, and we came to Cherokee to be house parents. My role in the ministry now, it's changed drastically. In 16 years, I've done a little bit of everything that's here. We started out as house parents, and then after that, my husband became the campus manager, so I took on some different roles, such as working in the pantry and working in the library as the educational coordinator with the school. After my dad died and Delton took on the new role of executive director, the position for public relations assistant opened up, and at that point I knew that God was opening doors to help me through the grief process that I had been asking Him to heal me from. My dad started in public relations as the Director for Development 25 years ago, so I was fixing to go in the position where he started, and I became the public relations assistant. I was able to talk to people about the children's home. I was able to send out letters and do correspondence with donors. I've been able to move into the administrative assistant role, and I'm able to help Delton and just take a major role in helping him run this home, and it's been a blessing. The vision of this home is to take children who come from different backgrounds, from families who are in distress for whatever reason, whether it's their own making or just makings from outside sources, and to bring them in and to provide them a Christian home where they can feel safe, where they can feel secure, and take care of them until the point, if it ever happens, that they reunite with their family, or until they're raised and can take care of themselves. God has used this place as a way to reach children who may never hear about Him. We are able to bring these kids in and talk to them about Jesus, talk to them about how life is hard, but life is worth it when you live it for God. We can give them the background through devotionals in the cottage, through devotionals on campus and on Wednesday evenings and Sunday evenings, and then any other time that we're around. They know that we all trust in God and get our strength from Him, and they are able to use the experiences that we can give them to grow and to be stronger and to make it through tough situations. Discipleship is a lot of stuff, and it's a lot of things to many different people. It depends on where you're at in your life. A child is going to be a disciple at school by acting the right way, by encouraging them to trust their teachers, to be honest with their teachers, to act appropriately in school. I am a disciple in my home with my husband, with my children. I'm a disciple in the office as I do the best job that I can to make sure that these kids are taken care of the way they need to be taken care of. There are lots of ways that people can help out Cherokee Home for Children. The majority of our donations come from individuals and churches who know what we're doing, know that it's a good cause, and who can't in their own way maybe take care of a child, but they know that we can with the financial resources. It is also important that people know that we are here to take care of children, and when they hear of children who need services such as ours, they reach out to those children in their lives and say, you know, I've got a place for you, I've got an option for you. Obviously, the very most important thing would be for them to pray. Pray for our children who are here, most importantly, but we also need prayers for our house parents who are taking care of those children, the office staff who are making decisions to make sure that everything is done the right way, that the children are taken care of in the best possible way. Our campus is set up to be as much like a family as possible. We have meals in the cottage. It's supper time around the table, just like you have at your home, family supper night, but it's just a bigger table with more people around the table. It is set up to where they can sit on their couch and watch TV, kick their feet up, and have a good time, roll around in the floor, and play like kids are supposed to play. The campus has so many amenities, such as swimming pool, and then that the children get to swim in the summer, and a rec center where they can play pool and air hockey and lift weights and watch movies. And there are things that these children have that some other children don't have in normal settings. So we try to accommodate some of that loss in their lives with different things that can make them feel like a kid and help them have fun and have a good life instead. I do what I do because it's in my blood. I was 1.5 when my own family moved into a children's home to begin being house parents, and I was the child of a house parent in a children's home. So it is my life. It is a way I can support my family, a way that I can do what is my responsibility as a wife and mother, and yet I can serve God through serving these other children, and it is the best of both worlds. I am so proud of Cherokee Home for Children and what we do to help children. I feel like that I was made for this. This is where God intends for me to be. Starting out at 1.5 years old living in a children's home, it helped make me what I feel like I am today. My oldest daughter was 1.5 when we moved here to be house parents, and my second daughter was born while we were working in the cottage as house parents. So they have been raised in this environment. They have learned so much about how blessed we are personally, about how the children in the world and other places are not taken care of the same way that they've been taken care of. And they've learned that there are things that we can do. My oldest daughter will be graduating in May of next year, and she wants to make a career in social work. Her purpose is just stemming from what she has grown up in and the things that she's learned by living here at Cherokee Home for Children, and it has made our family what it is. I will continue to feel like God has put us here for a purpose and for such a time as this, and He continues to bless us, and the longer we're here, the more we see how much He does for us. For more information, visit our website at chc4kids.org or call us at 325-622-4201.
If you know of a ministry that we need to know about, please give us a call, 888-641-8606, or take a look at our website, revelationstv.org.